guys, what's up? It's me, your girl, Crystal. Back with another installment of WTF Seoul. Just kidding. Seoul's fantastic. My social life in Seoul is fantastic. There are like infinite amount of amazing people here. It's like every single weekend I meet more amazing people. I freaking love it. But not everything is as amazing as Seoul or Seoul nightlife or my social life in Seoul. However, I'm still having a great time. During my last video, I asked if there was anything specifically you'd like to know about, and one of my besties asked me to do a video of my go-to convenience store foods because I have yet to collect a paycheck, so I am living off of my own funds, which means I have to be very careful with my money. And you would think that buying convenience store food all the time would get expensive. And maybe it is. No, I don't think it's as expensive as going out somewhere because they don't do like doggy bags, like take home food, as often as you do in America. So buying convenience store food at like $1 a pop is actually pretty inexpensive. So I've compiled a list, and by list I mean I've compiled my trash for the last week of things that I really liked, and I have found some things that I really like. Let me start with the very first thing I ever ate from a convenience store food. It is a fresh corn salad, and I am gluten intolerant, which means that my stomach reacts differently to wheat products. So anything made with wheat flour in America, always without fail causes multiple different things to happen within my body. I've noticed though here in Seoul that my body does not react as negatively because I know for a fact I've eaten plenty of food with soy sauce in it and plenty of food. Tteokbokki, the little rice cakes, I've been eating that like every day, and not good for my waistline. However, really good for my taste buds. Anyway, this is the first thing that I picked up because I figured that it wouldn't have any flour in it, and I have a very small amount of Hangul knowledge. That's the Korean alphabet, and what I see in here doesn't have mil, which is flour, or milgaru, which is specifically wheat flour. Just double checking so I'm not lying. Yeah, I don't see it here. So fresh corn salad is the first thing I ever ate, and it was pretty good. I know it looks like a side, but I mean, if you just want a little nosh, corn's great. Let's see, next thing. The first dinner thing that I bought from a convenience store that I was like, okay, this is so good. I even told my daughter about it. Was stir-fried sausage and vegetable. Quite possibly it's all the salt, all the sodium in these foods that make them taste friggin' amazing. But you know what? I'm here for it. Tastes great. That was trash. Next we have these almond choco balls. Oh, it's probably backwards, but it's almond choco balls, basically almonds in a ball of chocolate. How can you go wrong? Next, we have these little packages of rice. You see how they're little bowls of just plain rice? Listen, if you are on a budget, plain rice, go to. And these little packs of kimchi, I got like 3 for $1,200. which is like $1, 3 for $1. Kimchi, which is freaking fantastic, and rice, you mix them together. You don't need anything else. Could you use some seaweed? Absolutely. Could you use some meat? For sure. I have to watch my cussing. But you don't need anything else. Rice and kimchi, a meal is made for like $1.50. Let's see. I'm going all out of order. Snacks, food, whatever. Stick with me. There are these little triangle. It says they are. This one is a bokkeumbap. So what it is the green stuff on the outside is seaweed. And don't knock it till you try it, okay? And then inside is a triangle of rice. And inside the triangle of rice are different things. They have like tuna and mayonnaise, spicy tuna. They have bulgogi, which is like a sweet, spicy beef mix. And this one does not have any English on it. So, it's kimchi bokkeumbap, which kimchi, as previously stated, friggin' fantastic. So this is like a little meal in itself. It's got the seaweed, it's got the rice, it's got the kimchi. Bam. So either your bowl of rice and your little tub of kimchi, or a little handy triangle of the same thing, plus seaweed. Get in my mouth. Then these are cool. They are fresh fruits and vegetables from like convenience stores here are ridiculously overpriced. And I say that only because it's true. You can find cheaper fruits and vegetables at markets. I just don't know where these markets are. So this is half a sweet potato. I got it this morning. I had planned to eat it for dinner because your girl needs to do a little bit of dieting. However, I needed other things for the video, so I ended up just getting some other stuff that's not very healthy. Oh, snacks. Okay, these are coffee peanuts is what it says, but it's basically toffee peanuts, and anyone who knows me knows that I love toffee peanuts. I ate them in under a minute. They're fantastic. Let me introduce you to the best snack ever created. Completely subjective. I don't care. Honey butter almonds. They're by Tom's Farm, 1982. I don't know if that's the full title. It says Tom's, and then under it, it says Farm, 1982. Google it. Honey butter almonds. Whoever created this, presumably Tom, freaking genius. I have brought an entire bag out with me when I'm clubbing so that I could snack in between drinks because they are freaking fantastic. I brought some home with me from my vacation at the end of August to September, and I ate them before I could share them. And when I got back, the first thing I bought was a bag of these. And I ate them all of them. I ate them by myself, no shame. Next, because the geniuses who discovered honey butter almond realized that you could put honey butter on potato chips. These are not as tasty as honey butter almonds. However, when you're drinking soju and you're just chilling by yourself, get in my belly. They're fantastic. Speaking of soju, for my legal friends, families, and viewers, presumably my friends and families are my viewers, soju, specifically the flavored kind, because the unflavored kind, while effective, it's not very tasty. That is also subjective. I can drink it. I don't mind it. But I like the flavored ones better. Plus, just because, you know, I need to be functional the next day. The flavored kinds seem to not be as destructive as the unflavored kind. So grape is my favorite. They also have grapefruit, and I think apple I've tried, but grape is by far my favorite soju. What is the alcohol percentage? That is a good question. I do not know. I don't know. And that's okay. So I have saved my favorite for last. And this is my absolute favorite. I've had it 4 times in the last 2 weeks. And when I say that, I say it fully knowing that my sodium levels have skyrocketed, as have my carbs and fat levels. Not physically fat, because I fit into some jeans that I could not fit in when I was in America. So I'm just saying. Take a look at this delicious picture. That's sausage, and that's tteokbokki. Tteokbokki are the little rice cakes. They form them into like little cylinders. And this actually says Vienna, so like Vienna sausages, tteokbokki. I mean, there's really no ulterior meaning here. It's Vienna sausages and tteokbokki. So, and the sauce is like spicy with a little bit of sweet to it. And it's so good. I can't even, like, there's nothing to compare it to in America. It's a spicy, okay. So it's like a little bit of like a spicy, maybe mesquite barbecue type of flavor, but like spicy. And then the rice cakes are, man, I really don't think that there's an American equivalent. They are like chewy, but not like tofu chewy. Like they have substance. And then the sausages are like, they split down the middle and they're all covered in the sauce, and it's just fantastic. I will never give them up. And those are my go-to meals from convenience stores. There's really nothing else except for the fact that you can get everything at a convenience store. I've gotten clothes washing powder, detergent. I've also gotten clothes softener. Let's see, I've gotten like Febreze spray. I've gotten cups, paper cups. I'm going to get dishwashing liquid when I remember next time I go to the store. I've gotten all this food plus more that I threw away because I only have so much space. I can't be having all my trash laying all over the place. But yeah, convenience stores here are legitimately convenient. So those are my go-to things from convenience stores. Let me know if there's anything that you want to know about next. I'm going to, as soon as I get this place cleaned up, I'm going to do a tour. It'll last about a minute and a half. Not sorry about it. And yeah, I will keep trying to update everyone on my situation here in Seoul. I'm going for a medical screening tomorrow with some of the other teachers, and apparently I have to get my degrees apostilled, which was not told to me before I left California. Funny story, my degrees are still in California. So that's great. We'll see how I can handle that. I figure it out, I always do. And that's it. I will talk to you guys later. See you next time.